Can you see my, yeah, I want to show my screen now.
All right, you should be able to do so right now.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you, Phillip Futures. Thank you, Sweet, for inviting us to come again to share some good stuff with ladies and gentlemen you tonight, this evening. So first of all, I advise you to grab a coffee, and I assure you it will not be a very academic, full of formula session. It will be a very easy digesting, and you will enjoy it, I'm sure. And well, I'm Ming Lam, Deputy Head of APAC Research of Trading Central. And today, I will cover about 25 minutes on some interesting points we have noticed on tech stocks, gold, and some forest pair. And then in the next session, my colleague Dominica will spend about 15 minutes on some powerful features on the MT5 platform, which you can also try on. Okay, so now let's start, and enjoy your coffee. Okay, now first of all, when we talk about stock, we have to talk about US index. So this one, Dow Jones, you should be very familiar with it. Okay, so we can see now. First of all, in fact I specialize in technical analysis. In technical analysis, we first of all focus on patterns. Okay, we locate, we search, we seek any good patterns to spot on. Okay, like this one, Dow Jones just broke above a consolidation period. Okay, just after the November presidential election. So as all you know that it achieved a very historic level of 30,000. Okay, now it is still about 30,000 points. Okay, so our point is we keep to be bullish on this index. Now, one more point on all of my charts today. Okay, throughout the session today, I will show you daily charts. That is, this bar chart, one bar represents the trading of one day. Okay, so the green horizontal lines are upside targets. The blue one, the blue horizontal line, very important. We call it a pivot point or a stop loss. In this case, we are bullish on Dow Jones, but if Dow Jones falls to this 28,900 pivot point or stop loss, our bullish view stops. Okay, you too. And the red horizontal lines are downside targets. Okay, so on Dow Jones, we are bullish on this one. And next one, let's see, Nasdaq 100 index. Can you spot any patterns? This one, we spot this one. We call it a triangular pattern, and it broke out on the upside. We are bullish. Okay, of course, after the breaking out, it underwent a period of consolidation like this one. Okay, but you see, it still stands on the rising 20-day moving average. This is the 20-day moving average, the green red line, 20 days, and the blue green line is 50-day moving average. This time, our stop loss 11,770 is placed around the 50-day moving average. Okay, we are looking for 13,000 on the upside. Okay. And also you can see that on the lower part of the chart, you can see RSI. RSI stands for Relative Strength Index. We look for it for momentum for the index. Okay. Whenever it is above 50, we say, well, it has upward momentum. All right. And now this is how we look at the Nasdaq 100 index. Okay. I think it is very straightforward. Okay, easy. And you can see that the rising 20-day moving average is still providing very good support. Okay. Now, next one, I want to talk about before I get into some specific individual tech stocks. I would like to share some points with ladies and gentlemen regarding the general stock markets nowadays. Okay, so there is a big dark cloud over our head. This is the COVID-19, and well, we are seeing well, today we know that Germany will step up their lockdown on Wednesday. Okay, Japan, well, in Japan, their COVID-19 cases just broke about 3,000 cases per day. It's very horrible. And on the solution side, are we getting a good vaccines? Are the vaccines working? Well, we have to wait and see. Okay, in the US, there is still political struggle on the subject of the economic stimulus package. Okay, you know the government and the Congress are fighting well back and forth for this one, and as you can see, as I will talk about later, that the US dollar has been under pressure for months because of this expectation of this package, because well, stimulus package means printing more money, QE, quantitative easing. Okay, and this is very sensitive. I know. Over a month now after the US presidential election, still we cannot say for sure. I cannot say for sure who is the winner. Okay, Biden say he is the president-elect, but at the same time, we see Donald Trump, his lawyers, his supporters are filing several, not just one, several lawsuits against the election to the Supreme Court. And I think we have to wait until January 20th when we see that man taking the oath about over a Bible, and then we can see for sure who is the president winner. Okay. Now, of course, one point I have to raise, because I'm very close to China. I'm in Hong Kong. I'm close to China. We know that there is constant friction, tensions between the US and China. Of course, there are saying that well, if Trump continues to be the president, well, the tension will increase. And if Biden is the president, well, to be friendly with China. Okay, we have to watch closely, I have to say, because these are just market drivers. Okay, and well, I suggest Phillip Futures will let me have another session talking about China APAC stock index and stocks on this one. And now, do you know that S&P 500 US year to date, it has increased 13% despite the March plunge. Okay, after all, from the year end to now, well, we have seen 13% gain in the S&P 500. At the same time, the PE, price to earning ratio of the S&P 500 is 37. 37. Well, I can tell you this is a high side looking back in 20 years. Well, in 20 years times, this is on the high side, but it doesn't mean that it won't go higher. Okay, you have to be very careful when you say, hey, we have heard a lot of people saying, well, stocks are overvalued. Okay, but you know what? Stocks can be stay overvalued for a longer time. Okay, and you should then focus? You should focus on your trading, on your setting risk reward ratio, and your setting of the, just like I told you before, the pivot point on, and also the target. Okay, you have to very carefully on that one. And now today's our main character is the tech stocks, and tech stocks just saw on work from home demand. You see, now work from home, I'm now working from home, and you are now listening from home, and our meeting can be made through internet. And just like my 10 years old daughter in Hong Kong, you know what? The children are now not going to school because of the pandemic, because of the lockdown. They stay home, but their lessons go on through the internet. Okay, well, and also through some device, Apple, iPad. Okay, so I will talk a bit later. Now, these are the market drivers I want you to take care about. Okay, you have to watch them very carefully. And okay, let's start with some stocks. Facebook, all right. We at the moment we are bearish on this one. You see, in August, September, it made a high about $300, and then it just could not break $300 in November, and now it has returned to levels below both, as you can see, 20-day moving average and then the 50-day moving average. We see it as a weakness. Okay, we see it as a weakness, and you can see the RSI is below 50. We say the stock is lacking upward momentum. Okay. You may be also interested to know all the outbound lines of these two thin red line, right? In theory, okay, stock price should be trade 95% of the time. Stock price should be trading within these two outbound lines. These outbound lines, we call them Bollinger Band. This is Bollinger upper band. This is Bollinger lower band. Okay. So now our target is placed. First target is placed near the lower Bollinger band. Okay. And this is Facebook. Let's see what's Facebook. Some fundamental. Okay. Year to date, it has gained 33%, and PE is 31. Okay. You can see not very not exceeding the S&P 500 current PE. Okay, S&P PE now is at 37. And in third quarter, Facebook's results were very impressive, very good. Okay. E-commerce, advertising, you know that. And but at the same time, there are 2 weeks, major weeks, I want you, ladies and gentlemen, to take care. First of all, for the past few days, we have seen that states in the United States and also the federal government of the United States have filed lawsuits against Facebook. They say Facebook has getting too large, and they are filing what lawsuit? They call it antitrust lawsuit. It means they have monopoly on the internet, on the social media, something like this. You know what? Facebook owns Instagram. and also WhatsApp. Okay, and there is a risk that it will well, they want the people who filed the lawsuits, they want to break up Facebook. At the same time, Facebook is a social media platform, and I don't know if you know about it, but I have to raise it to your attention that Donald Trump, the president, is now saying that he will cancel the Section 230 for social media, because you know what, Facebook did some funny things during the presidential election. You can check online what they did. Okay, so this Section 230 is providing legal protection, okay, for the content posted on the social media. Okay, so if this ad is abolished, and then well, it will adversely affect the social media. Okay, so these two risk factors, I want you to take a look. Okay, next one, we are going to Apple. All right, and see, this is a very classic pattern, an upside triangle. Okay, if look at this, if we break about 125.5, the next target should be the previous high at around 138. Okay, and you can see also that the rising 20-day moving average is providing very good support for the stock. All right, we are bullish on this one. Any point on fundamental side? Well, year to date, 67%, not bad. And the PE is 37, okay, around the average of the S&P 500. And well, I can say now, iPhone is for the 5G, okay. The demand for 5G, very fast internet, is huge. And also, Apple has just announced that they are producing new laptop chips processors, which is faster than Intel's. Okay, and there are also reports that it will go on a subscription service for its gadgets. That is, you can rent the iPhone, you can rent the MacBook, something like this. All right, and it will suit the youngster very much, I think, which don't have much money to buy anything new. Okay, and well, I can say Apple is one of the highest quality stocks we are talking about, and it has physical products. Okay, it cannot, at the same time, it cannot be replaced. The company, its products could not be replaced easily. Okay, so Apple is one of the highest quality stocks we are talking about. Netflix, the online streaming service company. Okay, and now we are still bullish on this one, but we set our stop loss at 475. Okay, and you can see it is a little bit spiky, and we are taking a pretty cautious stance on this one, although we are bullish on this one. But in case going forward, it breaks about all these spikes we've seen in July, we've seen in September and October, we will be bullish, very bullish on this one. Okay, this is Netflix. Now let's look at some fundamental stories. Now take a look. Its PE, price to earning ratio, is 81. Very high, I can tell you, it is very high. Of course, as I said before, you cannot just judge whether a stock is going forward will be the swap price will drop because it is overvalued. Don't try this, because it could stay overvalued for overstressed time frame. Okay, it has not yet set its footing in China. Okay, this is a pay membership. Well, companies expect to exceed to reach 200 million by the year end. That is half a month later. And very impressive that this company Netflix can raise its basic fee. Okay, and just like when I talk about stocks, I want to talk about some risk factors that you have to take a look at. In this case, Netflix, competition is very fierce, and particularly from Disney Plus and HBO Max 1. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? Last Friday, Walt Disney, the stock, rose, stock price jumped 13%, 13% in one day on last Friday, because the Disney Plus, the subscription number, were doing very good. Okay, doing very well, and they are the competitors. Okay, watch them if you invest in Netflix. Okay, so we come to our next Google. Well, the stock is called Alphabet. This is a Class A stock. It should be Class A stock, GOOGL. There is another stock for Alphabet. It's called Class C. It's just GOOG. Class C doesn't hold any voting right, and this one is Class A. Okay, so we can see that it is consolidating some gains, and is falling from the upper Bollinger Band to levels below the 20 days moving average, and we now setting the key support, that is the stop loss point, as 1,700. Okay, whenever if the stop price falls below this one, we have the stop loss. Okay, so meanwhile we say it will we expect it to revisit its previous high at around 1,840 before going up to 1,910. Okay, now, okay, this is Google. 33% rise this year, 34% PE. Also, like Facebook, Alphabet's third quarter results were very impressive, exceeding expectation very much. I'll say it's also, you have to mind, is cloud revenue. Also, advertisement, just like Facebook. And at the same time, also the risk factors is that it is being sued by United States, some states, and also the federal government, DOJ, Department of Justice. The lawsuit is also against its monopoly. Okay, you know what? Google also owns YouTube, and that is so you also have to watch carefully the Section 230 Decency Act. Okay, well, being a smart investor, you have to look at many things. Okay, so these are 4 tech stocks I want to talk about today, this evening. As mentioned, I think we think Apple is the highest quality stock you can have. Okay. Now, Go. We are going to Go, and Go this year is very tricky, very tricky. Well, I have been for years now. I have been hearing people saying that gold is related to inflation. Well, you know what? The US dollar is dropping like is plunging and is weakening, and gold should be increasing. Gold price should be increasing. Okay, but sadly, it is not the case. You see, in August, we touched a very impressive $2,000 US dollar per ounce back in August. And then we see that it performed a very bearish pattern of 2 consecutive triangle, bearish triangle, triangle, done, triangle, done, and then boom, we have a false breakout here. And then just before, just in, well, December, start of December, it broke below 1,800. Now we are setting, we are not bullish on gold at this time, at this moment. Okay, we are setting a key resistance, the pivot point, the stop loss point at 1,875. Okay, we are targeting the previous low in the 1,700 levels around. Okay, so I suggest you, when trading gold, it just trade it. Okay, try not to correlate it to other assets very closely, just like a US dollar. I have been hearing people saying that well, you know, US dollar is dropping and we should buy gold. And in this case, it just showed you it is not the case. All right, so always exercise caution and place your pivot point and target in a proper way. Well, you can see that this is our one point I have to point out regarding risk reward ratio. Now, this distance from the, now we are bearish on gold. Okay, so this stop loss from the current price is the loss that you can stand, and from this current price to the first target and the second target are the earnings, are the projected earnings you can have. We always set the stop loss, the loss, the potential loss to be smaller than the target. That is, if the gold price and someday we visit 1,875, this point, we just stop loss. Okay, the loss should be smaller than the potential gain. I repeat, your gain, your potential loss should be smaller than the potential gain. Okay, always pay in this way. Keep your risk low, and this is the survival rule of trading in this environment. Okay. Now we look at another currency pair. Now, again, we see time and time again this triangle. We call it triangle, or some people call it a wedge, or some people vividly call it a coil. A coil. That is just like some toy car. You have a coil inside. You compress it and you release it. Boom. Okay, we call it a coil. Whenever we spot a coil like this, and that it breaks out, we can be quite sure it will follow through. This is called a bullish continuation pattern. Continuation. Okay. At this point, we set our stop loss at 1.19. It's a key point, and it is also around the 50-day moving average. And you can see that the RSI, relative strength index, is not bad. It is pointing to upward momentum for the currency pair. Okay, euro and euro US dollar, we are bullish. How about British pound? Also a very popular pair, very popular within traders. And you know what? There is one subject which have been playing. Well, I can say investors, traders have been played by a subject for more than 4 years. There is the subject of Brexit. Okay, and at one time we are talking about Brexit without a deal, and then we change prime ministers, and then we negotiate, and then well we set a deadline, and after the deadline they say, hey, we can keep talking, and back and forth, and so you have when you trade British pound, you have to go through all this. Okay, and now on the daily chart, we are bullish on this pair, and we set our key support, that is the stop loss at 1.31. Okay, on the upside, we expect it to visit its previous high at 1.35, and above that 1.371. Okay, this in fact you can see all these currency pairs we are talking about is around one theme, the weakness of the US dollar. Okay, so we go on. Japanese yen. Okay, US dollar, Japanese yen, and a very classic one, you can see. All right, this bearish trend line, declining trend line, or you can say, has been in its place for half a year, 6 months. Okay, you see, that's why we keep a bearish stand on this pair. Okay, in fact, we have been lowering the key resistance. We have been lowering the stop loss level from here to here. Okay, now we are looking at it will, first of all, well, if the bearish condition continues, 103 should be in sight. Okay, when will we stop our bearish view? Until this pair got back up to this key resistance level, that is breaking above this long-term declining trend line, then we will turn bullish. Until then, we stay bearish. Okay, dollar yen. Okay, next one, Australian dollar, and well, watch out, very classic. First of all, it break away from declining trend line, and then it formed a rising channel. We call it a channel. Okay, and then after a bullish channel, it break above the upper boundary of the channel. This pair very bullish at the moment. Okay, and yeah, it is bullish, but as always, we will advise you to exercise caution. Why? Because now it is tracing the upper Bollinger Band. As I told you before, 95% of the time, the asset price will trade within the two Bollinger Bands. Okay, upper Bollinger, lower Bollinger. So if it reach such a high level at upper Bollinger Band, you have to be cautious. But at the same time, we set a key support stop loss at 0.734. Okay, so it is very impressive. I can say Australian dollar, it now break above 0.75, and then we are looking it to proceed to 7678. Okay, now a bit more before I hand it to my colleague Dominica. So stop at pivot point. Whatever happens, look at the price chart. If it return to the stop loss, whether it is a key resistance in the case of bearish, if you're bearish, if it is you're bearish on an asset and it rebound to the upper to the key resistance, you stop loss. In case you are bullish or on an asset and it falls to the key support, you stop loss. Okay, and you have to take profits. Don't let and well, we are in a very competitive trading environment. You have to take profits if you have profit. Okay, just like in my charts, I set target levels. Okay, first target. In most cases, I will advise traders to take 50%. That is to liquidate half their position when the asset price reach the first target, and then the remaining half in the second target. And now I want to spend maybe 1 more minute on US dollar. Okay, we have been seeing the US dollar being bullied. I can say being bullied for half a year, 6 months. Okay, and at this time, I advise investors, just like you, ladies and gentlemen, to exercise caution. You know what? Well, we are talking about the quantitative easing, the stimulus package in the U.S. Okay, so people say, well, U.S. dollar is going to fall because of QE, but you have to look at also the Eurozone. Are they also having a QE? Are they being also impacted severely by the coronavirus? Okay, UK. How about UK? How about Japan? Well, I have to remind you, now the interest rate in US, the key rate are around zero, a little bit above zero, 0.25. But in Eurozone, they have already gone to negative interest rate, and also in Japan, negative interest rate. Okay, so be a smart investor. You have to take care of all of this. And also, you know what? One last point: US dollar strength. At the back of the US dollar strength, you know what is supporting the US dollar? In my view, it is the creativity of the US, the whole country, and also the very, very mighty US military. Okay, so think about it when you join to bully the US dollar. Okay, so thank you very much, and I have to hand it to my colleague Dominica to talk about our new features on NT5 platform.
Hey Dominica, if you're all set, I'm gonna give you the presentation rights. Just give me a second.
Hello.
Hey Dominica, just 1 second. I'm gonna give you the presentation rights.
Yes. Hello everyone. Please let me know if you can see my screen. You should see the MT5 platform.
Yes, we do.
Okay, excellent. So I will start now. My name is Dominika Łach. I am a client success specialist based in Cyprus. I take care of Phillip Futures and Trading Central day-to-day relationship. Today I'm here to tell you more about Marketbuzz, a refreshing take on financial news and analysis, which was awarded the most innovative new product at the Technical Analyst Awards in May 2020. First of all, I will direct you where you can find this new feature. So right now you can see the Phillip Futures website. And this is the dedicated landing page for Trading Central Marketbuzz. You can request a demo MT5 for the Phillip Futures in case you are not a live user yet. And if you are a live or demo user, you can just download the plugin from here. So you need to have the MT5 platform, and then you need to download the plugin. Once you download the plugin and install it on your PC, you will find the TC Marketbuzz under Expert Advisors in the Navigator window, Expert Advisors, Trading Central tab. Now, all you need to do is to drag and drop the Expert Advisor, click OK, and wait for a small pop-up window to appear. Now we have two tools here, but today we're going to talk about TC Marketbuzz. Okay, you can expand the window, and this is how the feature looks like. Just a second, please. So this is the TC Marketbuzz, how you can see it once you open it through the platform. We call it a discovery page, so you can see the whole symbols available at the moment on the MT4 MT5 platform for Phillip futures. And now in a moment I will tell you more about the bubbles. As you can see, this is a bubble interface, very easy on eye. And exactly what is TC Marketbuzz? So TC Marketbuzz solves the infobesity problem. Too much in news and social media and not enough time to digest it all. Buzz helps you easily spot which stocks and topics are buzzing and delivers a smart news experience so you can read less and know more. Our proprietary natural language algorithms crunch and collect the massive amount of professional news articles, social media posts, and individual blogs published online every day to provide a concise, accurate view on what's buzzing in the market. In an instant, you gain a reliable view on the crowd's impact on the investment idea and can follow the discussion easily. Okay, so the idea is that you can see in a glance what is the most buzzing asset, most buzzing instrument in the universe. Right now, from the whole universe of the assets available on the MT5 platform, you can see that two bubbles are the biggest. So the BTC, so the Bitcoin bubble, and the Ripple bubble. So it's obvious that those two cryptocurrencies have right now the most publications. So this is what the market is buzzing now about. But this is just the first page. Here, if you click under universe, you can select the types of the assets. So for example, if you click on currencies, you are now down to the FX currencies, and you can see that GBP USD is the biggest bubble, then Euro USD and Australian USD. So it would actually be in line what Ming was just saying, that those currencies are not only in a good position to trade, but also they are most talked about. We can also check another asset types, for example, stocks. And here you can see that the biggest bubbles are actually Pfizer, so the vaccination, the top topic currently, and we can see American Vanguard Corporation as well, Principal Financial Group. So if you hover over the bubble, you get a glimpse about how many publications in last 24 hours appear. On the left hand side, you can change the time frames. You can filter by changing the time frame. For example, we can choose last 30 days. So now the bubbles should change a bit. For example, Amazon appeared, Apple and Google, Tesla, Google. You can also filter by countries. So, for example, you are interested, for example, only in US stocks. You can also filter by sectors. So let's see, maybe you are interested only in hardware stocks. You can clearly see that Apple is the biggest bubble. Again, as Ming said, this is a really quality stock, and also there is the most publications about it as well. Okay, so that's the beginning. This is what you can see once you open the window. Now, what will happen if you click on the bubble? Once you click on the bubble, you will go to the page which gives you unique insight of this financial instrument. So you can discover all the different metrics here. For example, you can see the most important, the news volume. So you have the news volume. In the last in the last 24 hours, there was 63 publications about Apple. And how we see this is the number of publications and percentage difference compared to this previous period of the same time span. So this news volume is below average for Apple. Usually there is more publication in 24 hours. It dropped 11%. What is the split? So Buzz is gathering news from all different types of publications, news and social media, blog posts, even Twitter accounts. So here in this split, you can see that 90% of the publication comes from news sites and 10% is from social media. Now, the orientation widget. Here we can find out what is the distribution between the positive, neutral, and negative articles over the past 24 hours. And you can see that 90% of the publications were positive, 6 neutral, and 4 negative. The next widget talks about the most discussed topics. So we have the ownership, increase help, price target, initiate positive, change positive, price target, and so on. So those are like events. We discover, the mostly positive events for this stock. And this chart illustrates the cohesion between the market price and the news volume. So you can see that in gray there is the market price in the past 30 days, and the bars are the news volume. So actually you can see that in a couple of last days there was increased news volume, and it also caused it's also the same time made the price go higher. Now if you go to another section on the right hand side, you have the news feed. So here you can actually find the news, those publications that we take into consideration. You have the titles, the most important headers about what's going on, but you can also click through read the article. And even if you want to read full article, you can click Story Continue, and it will take you to the page where this publication, this article was published. Okay, so this is amazing tool that gathers all the information for you. You don't have to analyze the news yourself. Our TC Marketbuzz does it for you. For if you are interested, you can go to each publication and read more, definitely. But we do all the analysis in a nice and easy to digest way. Okay, so maybe we can try some other asset. Let's try currency. Let's try GBP USD. As Mig mentioned before, it's quite interesting currency. Again, you can see the same widgets, and the analytics are following. So there is many new publications above average on this asset, plus 700%. So this is really a buzzing topic right now. The split now 88% news, 13 social media. Orientation is mostly positive. The most discussed topic in those publications are price gain, price lost. And here you can see the market price and the news volume, how it look like. And again, on the right hand side, you have the news feeder. Now, what else you can do with the Marketbuzz? You can, for example, build your own watch list. So if you click on the menu, you can open the watch list. I have one built here where I added some of my favorite stocks, but it's pretty easy. You can make as many watch lists as you wish. For example, we can do the Forex. Now to add, you need to search for the symbol. So let's add a couple of them. And that's the watch list, right? You can click through and see the individual page for each Forex currency pair and analyze the news. Or you can go to the landing page and under the watch list, easily, if you just open the tool, you can have a look which Forex pair is now mostly buzzing. So the most buzzing among those three that I choose is the Euro USD. And from my previous watch list about the stocks, Apple is the most buzzing. So this is another interesting feature, and you can add as many instruments to your watch list as you wish. And I would like to tell you about one more thing about the Marketbuzz. So here, except the overview, you have the tab News Desk. So here you can find all the latest news, both from social media and from news. Clicking here, you can choose if you want to, for example, avoid the Twitter. You're gonna get only the web harvested news. Now you can discover top news from quality sources found by our AI. You can also click on article to read more. Again, you can click story continue to go to the article page. Or you can even create your own feed to keep an eye on the topics that you are interested in. So let's click plus. And for example, you are interested in what's going in Australia. Now we save the feed and we add the content. So we would choose like a keywords or, for example, Australian dollar against yen, against New Zealand. We can also add the index. I'm sorry, cannot find it at the moment. Let's stay with what we choose. So anyways, you'll create your feed, and here under this feed we titled Australia, you just find the articles that are related to this specific subject. Yeah, and you can again create. Before I created another feed which is about cryptocurrencies. So as you can see, I can add or delete the assets, and you can just focus on what really matters to you, and do not browse through the different news, and it saves your time this way. So yeah, that would be it from my side. We believe this is very powerful and useful tool for you, and we hope you will like it. Just again, you can download it for your MT5 plugin. If you need any help or assistance, please contact your Phillip Future support.
All right, Dominica, thank you for covering that segment for us. One quick question: you have probably covered this already. What kind of products does Marketbuzz cover?
Could you please repeat what?
What kind of products or what kind of asset classes does Marketbuzz cover?
Well, we cover all the products that are available on the MT5 platform for the Phillip Future. So you can find the currencies, cryptocurrencies, commodities, indices, and stocks.
All right. Can I send my next few questions to our Phillip Futures BD rep, Mr. EJ?
Sure.
Hi, yes.
Okay. So for the audience who are wondering, how much would it cost to utilize Trading Central Marketbuzz?
Yes, so Trading Central Marketbuzz, as explained perfectly by Dominica, is an extremely powerful tool. But right now, for all live clients of Phillip MT5, this will be completely free to you. So as long as you're a live client, you will get access to TC Marketbuzz.
All right, EJ, how does a customer obtain an MT5 account with Phillip Futures?
Right, that's a great question. So on our Phillip Futures website, on the top right-hand corner, you would see a sticky menu. Just click on the Open Account button, and it should lead you to the account opening page. So right now, you can open an account as short as in 10 minutes. So you would be able to get your account.
All right. I have a question from a member of the audience, from Mr. Ravi. For TC Marketbuzz, are there any entry or exit price targets? Dominica?
Well, not really. This is rather, fundamental analysis of the news. So we do not provide the exact entry and exit points here, but it's rather for you to compare your technical analysis and give like the fundamental overview in addition to it.
Okay, Ravi also has this question on is there daily analysis provided? From what I understand, we do have a newsletter that goes out to you. Even for the Forex market, which you are interested in, we have a daily newsletter which goes out to you on the Forex market as well as the futures and commodities market. You can also access the portal to view indicators, entry and exit prices, or support and resistance prices in the portal directly. Dominica or EJ, do you have anything else to add?
I think
Well,
on top
yeah,
of that,
yeah, please,
go
please.
ahead.
Yeah. No, I
Go
think you
ahead,
mentioned
Dominica.
all the tools that are also provided by Trading Central. There is a daily newsletter. There is a research platform. There are also MT5 indicators where you can find the detailed analysis. So we cover different ways and different types of analysis for the daily markets as well.
Okay, we have perhaps maybe a reminder to the audience. What do you need to do? The first 3 steps for downloading the Trading Central Marketbuzz. Dominica, do you want to share?
Yes, here you go. Can you see my screen? I'm not sure if I stopped sharing.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, I'm sharing still. All right. So basically, you first need to have the MT5 platform downloaded. So you need to have it on your PC. Then you need to come to the website and download the plugin from here. When you click on the button, it will download like the file that you need to open. It's just a couple of seconds. Once it's downloaded, you just open it and click through the steps to download the plugin, to install the plugin on the PC. And once it's installed, it will appear on your navigator window under Expert Advisors under Trading Central. So you have a Trading Central tab, which you drag and drop to the chart. It doesn't matter what chart is it. Here you need to always click OK, and then the pop-up window appears with TC Marketbuzz tool here. So
all right.
every time,
Thank you so much, Dominica. And EJ and Ming Lam, thank you so much for your views as well.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you so much for your time.
All right, thank you for being a wonderful audience, and that's all the time that we have for today. Do look out for our future webinars and sign up and increase your trading success by hearing insights and views from the experts. We will be sending a recording of this webinar in our follow-up email, so you can revise what was covered by both Ming Lam and Dominica. All right, I would like to bid you a very good night and take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.